Welcome, I'm Diablo68 and today we're looking at the really fast-paced deck building game Hero Realms. The game is super quick and easy to play. Standard deck builder, you get 5 cards into your hand, your starting deck is 10 basic cards. Each turn, the cards you get will either give you gold to buy additional cards to put into your deck, or damage to kill other players or kill creatures they play. There are always 5 cards laid out on the board, and when you have your hand, you have your gold to select better cards to put into your discard pile, which will then go back into your deck. There are 4 different colours which provide different options to go through, and you can split your gold. You don't have to spend it all, you can split it on other cards. As soon as you buy a card, a new card comes down, so it's got a lot of freedom to go through and do what you want to do each turn. Cards that deal damage represented by the red symbols can be all amalgamated together, and you can deal damage to either players or to creatures if they've got them in their play area to stop them having repeat effects each turn. Setup is ridiculously easy. Each player chooses a colour and they take the corresponding cards which then represent how many lives you have. Which is quite an interesting system. You sort of turn it and it's a little bit awkward when you first start playing it, but it does make sense when you get there. You then have the deck of cards which everyone's going to buy from. Those are all shuffled together and put down, and then you'll deal out 5 of these face up. There's always 5 cards face up down here, and those are the cards that you will get to choose to buy each round. You then have also fire gem cards, which are your standard cards which everyone can always buy if you don't want anything in the middle. Pretty standard when it comes to deck builder games. All you need to do is actually create the starting deck. Every player gets 1 dagger, 1 short sword, 1 ruby, and then you get 7 gold cards. As I say, pretty standard when it comes to deck builders. 10 cards, 5 cards each turn, and that's it. You're ready to play. You can literally start playing Hero Realms in less than 5 minutes. Probably quicker than that, a couple of minutes, and you're ready to start playing. It is a lot of fun, and I think a lot of that is the synergy for the decks. If you look at this card, the bottom left has got a little red symbol. You only get the additional bonus at the bottom if you've played another card of that colour. So you can automatically see you want to start getting the themes going with the colours, potentially splicing 1 or 2 different other colours in there to try and sort of maximise some kind of synergy that you're going to get out of those. And it's really rewarding when your deck starts firing on all cylinders and you get going and you're doing things. Some of the cards you have got like hit points and they stay in front of you, and that gets quite interesting. It gets tactical of dropping your creatures down, and you have guard creatures and things like that, and it's really interesting. It keeps the balance working for you, and it then becomes a bit tactical. You're sort of communicating with each other. Oh, we need to kill that guy's creature, or this is too powerful. Let's try and work together and take this guy down. It's fun to go through and actually do that. And because the games are quick, you don't mind if you lose. You can just quickly do another game, try a different strategy. Hero Realms definitely has some strategy. You've got the 4 different colours and how you want to manipulate those, and the fact that they chain off of each other. It does add to the strategy. That being said, it is a very random deck builder game. Deck builders, you're always going to have random elements because you're shuffling your deck together. With this one, you're getting random cards in the middle. As soon as they're purchased, they're replaced with more random cards, so it can really add to that element of it, sort of getting unlucky or lucky. I would say definitely some of the good points for the game is how simple it is. Even these creatures, if it's got a black number, you have to deal damage to it before you can deal damage to players or other creatures. If it hasn't got a black number, you can just kill it if you want, or you could leave it. They have simple tap abilities to do stuff. That's it. They can be used once each turn. The game is kept quite simple. Some of the bad points is the fact that the deck thinning mechanics, which are amazing in deck builders, is only in 1 colour. So you get rewarded for using the same colour. So if you're not getting those cards, it's a real pain. And that goes the same for white is the only colour which gains life, and that is quite a defensive thing, quite a good thing, especially in a multiplayer game. So that can be a bit annoying. I would like to see a bit of cross stuff on the cards, even if it's just 1 or 2, and then the sort of specific colour obviously does it better. It would be nice to have it across. Again, the game has got the random elements, which for me, I really like strategic games, so it can get annoying, but I think the point of the game is a quick, fun game with random elements, and that's just how the game is, and if that's what you want, you're going to enjoy it. Hero Realms is a well-made deck building game on the lighter side. The games are going to be quicker, it's easier to pick up, you can bring in new players into this even if they're not that geeky or never played deck builders before. It's got the random elements which can be a lot of fun depending on your play group. Some other people, the more sort of hardcore gamers, might be yearning for a bit more strategy, but that's not what this game is. It's a light-hearted, fun, quick game to go through. I would say pretty much anyone could get into this. You never played a deck builder before, you can still get into Hero Realms. It's really worth picking up for the hardcore gamer or not. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see similar videos to the ones you've just seen, follow the links on the screen at the moment for Tyrants of the Underdark or for Legendary Encounter series of games as well. There's also the top 5 deck builder games, which is always worth a watch. And as always, if you want to see more content like this, click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.